Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Backfire Simsport TV. I'm Clyde Whiting, and tonight we bring you a brand new series. It was a long time in the making, but it's finally here. iTCR. In the booth with me tonight, I have Mr. Bill Switzer. Good evening.
Good evening, Clyde. Good evening, everybody.
I have Miss Stacey Jeffries. Good evening.
Good evening, Clyde. Good evening, everyone that's watching.
And on the wheels of steel and bringing you all your pictures is Mr. Sam Boozin. Good evening.
And good evening, everybody. I'm fighting with the Vicky again. Don't mind me, Clyde.
So, guys, brand new series. We will talk about it as the night goes on, but the basics are it's BTCC style racing. It's 3 short, sharp, 20-minute races. There's going to be bumping, there's going to be banging, there's going to be paint trading, there's going to be tears, there's going to be laughter, there's going to be everything. Tell us something that's not going to happen, Bill.
There's only, well, I'll tell you, it's a real simple strategy. Go like hell, try to get to the front. That's what I like.
Yeah, and I'm sure we're going to have numerous people trying that. So like we said, there's 3 20-minute races. Race 1 is determined by the qualifying session that is on at the moment. We are almost halfway through. Race 2 is determined by the finishing order of race 1. And race 3 has a built-in reverse grid in it. So race 3 could be a big shake-up. But Stacey, we've seen, we watch with the British touring cars. You have a bad qualifying or a penalty or something from the previous race, and you're starting towards the back of the grid. You can move yourself up, can't you, and put yourself in with a chance of a decent result in race 3.
Certainly. I mean, starting at the back is not always a bad thing because there's usually carnage up front. So if you can keep it clean, let the carnage happen in front of you, you could end up winning the race.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's what quite a few people... let's wait and see what happens. We've got some really, really interesting tracks. So this one is the Kurzana Binga Ding Dong without arena layout of Nurburgring. We do Alton Park Fosters, Phoenix Road Course, Snetterton 200, Hockenheim Short B, Donington National, Zandvoort National, Brands Hatch Indy, Homestead towards the end of the season, unless Knock Hill is out, and then we may replace it. And we finish the season on November the 14th at Silverstone National. Just for the viewers at home, the sessions are set up. So the 1 hour practice session starts at 9 a.m. sim time, which means qualifying will started at 10 a.m. Race 1 is around 11:30 a.m. Race 2, 2:30 p.m. and race 3 is 4:30 p.m. So, Bill, these guys and girls, I'm happy to say, are going to get all sorts of track conditions, from cool to blisteringly hot.
Yep, and I think that's a good thing. This type of racing takes a lot of skill. You got to keep you cool. You're going to get banged around a little bit, but you got to stay on track. You got to keep striving forward. There's going to be no goofing around. You got to get up there and make it happen. And the different track conditions are definitely going to change and shake out the people that really know what they're doing. So hopefully it's going to work the way we hope it does. I think it's going to be magnificent. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, we did the tests and that seemed to work. The races do come thick and fast, so there's not a lot of rest for the drivers. Points-wise, winning the race gained you 100 points. Coming last, or 40th, gained you 17. Pole position in this session, just this qualifying session, is worth 10 bonus points. Fastest lap in each race is worth 5 bonus points. Every incident point that a driver gets, it gets taken off of their race total. And then, this is the interesting bit, especially in sort of sprint races. 17 incident points, a driver will get a drive-through. And then every 10 incident points after that, they will get another drive-through.
Wow.
So drivers can't just go door banging and smashing into people willy-nilly. Stacey, how has Martin been getting on with practice?
He hasn't done an awful lot, to be honest, but he seems to be enjoying it today.
Okay, well, let's see how much he enjoys it when he's 12 wide in the middle. Evening to James on the chat, and evening to Marco Lewert on the chat. What other things have we got in the rules package that might catch people out? I don't think there's a great deal. We're running it through the iRacing heat system. Although every driver qualifies for every race, it doesn't really mean much to the people at home, but it does to the drivers on track. We've got 27 cars tonight. We've got 31 drivers signed up, so there are still 9 places left. And Marco Lewert has just reminded me that Kurzana Binga Ding Dong means shorter loop. So yeah, if you like what you see tonight and you fancy having a go, you can still sign up on the website. So let's have a look at the qualifying times, guys. 12 and a half minutes in. Spencer McCarthy for Alpine Stars Geodesic Racing currently sits on provisional pole. Simon Trendle for Team Chimera is provisionally second, and Damien Harris for Fiercely Forward is currently sitting in third place. I know this is a new league, Bill. It's wide open, isn't it? Surely.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I remember during the test the gentleman that's in the front now, Stephen McCarthy, the geodesic team, they did a heck of a job. They're very fast, and I'm curious to see who can put the medal to them here. Whether it's some of the guys that we're familiar with, or some of the new faces that we have no idea. So it's going to be interesting at best.
Yeah, and Stacey, so we've got to give a big shout out to our series sponsors, Result Clothing. They are giving away some clothing vouchers at the end of the season to our various winners. So great to have them on board.
Absolutely fantastic. I mean, they've actually got quite a few drivers in this league, and quite a few have come over from the MX5. So there's a few chaps that I don't even know from the Result team that are racing today. So yeah, it's really good what Result are doing.
Yeah, we also have Jamie Wilson. Chimera is involved with a few things in this league, and of course Hexial is where as well. Is that how you pronounce it? Hexial? I don't know how to pronounce that. Exile? I don't know.
I'm sure Clive can say it right.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. He's all of a sudden missing.
Oh, he's disappeared. Maybe it's cake time, but maybe.
more than likely, yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it could be. Okay, we're about almost 15 minutes into the quali, and still Stephen McCarthy on top. Oh, and it's over. Checkered flag's out. Thought we had 20 minutes. I wasn't paying much attention. Wow, there we go. Okay, starting on pole, Spencer McCarthy, Alpine Stars, Geodesic. Second is Simon Trendle, Team Chimera. Third, Damien Harris. Fourth, Mark Draper, Work Guard by Result. Fifth, Sam Blees, Alpine Stars, Geodesic. I can't read what the last word is. Benjamin Tusting, Team Chimera. 7th, Lee Bowden, Sim Racing Channel. Jamie Wilson, Team Chimera. 9th, Pete Bingham. Good job, Pete. BSTV Esports Green. 10th, Carl Hardy, Safeguard by Result. 11th, Gary Craig, BSTV Esports Green. 12th, Paul Burgess, Asymmetric. And 13th, we got our female competitor, Jessica Myers. 14th, we got David Ayers, Result Clothing iRacing. 15th, Wobbly Knee Camp, BSTV Esports Pink. 16th, Scott Malcolm, Work Hard by Result. 17th, Taylor Lane. Something forward. What's that say? Fiercely Forward, I'm sorry. 18th is Danielle Guadici, BSTV Esports Yellow. 19th, Adam Wright, BSTV Esports Green. 20th, Stefan Goebel, VTS German Yellow. 21st, Martin Brennan, Safeguard by Result. 22nd, Duncan Cope. 23rd is Michael Berry, Result Clothing iRacing. Pretty pink wheels on his car too, by the way. 24th, Dale Benison, Work Hard by Result.
Yeah, sorry guys, blue screen of death. I am frantically trying to get back in.
That's all right. Let's see. 24th, we did Andrew Littler in 25th, Safeguard by Result. 26th, Ben Cullen. He probably didn't go out for a lap. BSTV Esports Pink. And Chris Shaw, last position. I was trying to find out how you pronounce XEL. Oh, the lights are up. Okay, they're heading down to the first turn. Let's see how this is going to go. This is a real tight corner, too. Oh, it's kind of that reverse one, isn't it? Yeah. God, make me a liar. Everybody's going to get through there. Wow.
Look at that, 3 wide.
Oh, yeah. Looks like the race of the Easter eggs, doesn't it? Oh, God, look at the different colors out there. And leading is Stephen McCarthy. And Mr. Harris is second. Simon Trendle third. Mark Draper fourth. Sam Blees fifth. Right, 3 wide. Back in a row here. Oh, somebody's off track. I think that's Wobbly Knee Camp. Whoa! There goes. Is that David Ayers? I'm not sure who that was. Sure. David Evers, thank you.
Yeah, David Ayers trying to rejoin there. Obviously, he's going to rejoin right at the back.
Jeez, somebody lost their gazinker off the front of their car.
Is Chris Shaw actually taking part? 'Cause this is out at the bottom.
Huh. I don't know.
He must have fell asleep.
He might be on babysitting duty. Sometimes that hits him. I think he's the one that has that problem once in a while. Yeah, we got to fight for the lead here. Stephen McCarthy, and who's on the inside? That's what was that?
Yeah, so Damien Harris gets the lead
yep.
there. Simon Trendle, who's trying to get through as well.
On the outside, yep. Good battle right there. Wow, that's nice. Little off-road there. Whoop.
Yeah, very wide there from Spencer McCarthy.
That gave room for Mark Draper to actually make a move.
Yeah, Mark Draper up into third.
I see Paul Burgess, and behind him, I believe, is behind Paul Burgess. Is that I'm not sure if that's Jamie Wilson or not. Yeah, I think it is. Yep, Jamie Wilson. And Ben Tusting is right behind them, I believe, as well.
Yeah, so not as much carnage as I expected, to be honest. So well done to all the drivers out there at the minute, 3 minutes into the 20-minute race.
Yeah, we had a couple little bumper things. Whoa!
Oh, Ben Tustin. What happened there?
Looked like he got help. Kind of funny place to end up.
Looks like Carl Hardy is having an incident as well from Result.
Here comes the replay.
Yeah, this Oh, it's David Ayres going into... Is that Duncan Cope, isn't it? And was that?
Duncan Cope looks like he said thank you very much. How about you go for a ride? Ben Tusting's fallen down to 17th place after his little spin, but we didn't see what happened to him. Let's see.
No.
Here comes the replay now. Here it is. Yep. Looking inside.
So is that Paul Burgess?
Oh yeah, okay. I don't think Paul Burgess said I'm coming.
No, just turned into him, didn't he?
I don't think he saw him. Simon Trundle's all over the back of Damian Harris. Or is it Duncan?
Yeah, no, it's Damien. Yeah, Jamie Wilson's called in the big guns for this series, I think.
Well, there you go, a little tap.
Yeah,
I'm here.
Little nudge. Hello.
That works.
Nudge, I'm faster than you, get out of my way.
Yeah, I'm coming through.
Carl Hardy has clearly had an incident because he's way down the pack now. Down at 24th.
Oh, it was Taylor Lane there getting a hip and shoulder.
Yeah. A little hip check there. No incident?
Wow. Maybe he's just too slow.
Maybe he's trying to eat a pie and drive at the same time. I don't know.
Something has clearly happened because he's now out.
Is he really? Oh, man. He sure is.
That's such a shame.
Don't forget there are no fast repairs in this series. That's Ben Tustin making a move on Taylor Lane. It's still tight up the top. Look at that.
Side by each.
That is the long way round.
Well, if he can stay alongside to that next left turn, he might be in better shape.
He's all right there. Yeah, great move.
It was a pretty good move. But
Damien's coming back, isn't he?
He's not giving up.
The Mark Draper has been done by both Alpine Stars cars. So Sam Blease is now battling for third. And that council paint sure does look pretty.
It is. It's nice. Damian Harris should guard that line going through that corner. You know, Simon Trundle's not fooling around.
Yeah, I don't know if Carl Hardy had a connection issue.
Oh, it could be. So here comes Blease on the inside.
Yeah, you throw a blanket over the top five.
Wow.
Nearly 7 minutes in.
What really makes this tough, too, is all these cars are pretty much equal in performance.
Yeah, there's not a lot in it apart from setup and talent.
Yeah, exactly.
The cars are not fuel limited, so the drivers can go with whatever they feel comfortable with.
So what you got is what you got. It looks like Damian Harris pulled out a slight lead from Simon Trundle, probably getting beat up by the geodesic guys behind him. You know, and you know, Clyde, in this situation, you're playing defense and trying to do offense at the same time. Pretty tough.
Yeah, although they're, considering we have gone with some of the shorter versions of well-known tracks, there are a couple of decent straights, one with a kink in it. And we know the toe in these cars can be massive, so I wouldn't worry if anybody drops, even a second and a smidge behind.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Ben Tustin taking a shortcut. Yeah, I think Carl Hardy had some sort of disconnect because he's just reconnected to the server.
Yeah, news just in. He's just replied back saying the internet is actually playing up, so it was a connection issue. You're right there, Clyde.
I'm always right, Stacey. You know that.
Well, sometimes
And
you are wrong, though.
and if I'm wrong, I change the rules to make me right.
Yeah, it's his league, damn it. This is what I was happy. This is what I was hoping to see. This nice battle up front. This is really good, I'll tell you.
I'm really shocked of like how clean it is, because of course media day was absolutely mayhem, and you know everyone was going absolutely crazy, but of course everyone's playing the game well.
Well, at media day they did well till toward the end. Then we got a little wild.
Yeah, media day can be like that, though, can't it?
Oh,
There's
absolutely.
nothing on the table.
That's right, exactly. Press a button, you get a new car, so not too bad.
You know, these guys and girls out here, like we said, there is no fast repair. You break your car, you're out of the race. You have a bad race meeting, you only get one drop meeting, so you can't afford to have two.
Yeah, that's right. You know, by the way, our new female driver in this league, Jessica Myers, is up to 8th place. She's up 5 positions.
Yeah, and just looking on the...
Whoa!
Whoa!
That was Mark Draper, wasn't it, or not?
No, that was Sam Lees.
Oh.
Look, there's Pete. Is Pete going to overtake somebody? No.
Go on, Pete.
Yeah, what happened?
Kind of got all bunched up here, and some guy got hip checked to the
Oh,
outside.
blue on
there
blue.
It is,
Done by his teammate.
Pretty crowded area right there where they came together.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was on the chat. Ben Cullen said he's here, but he's not ready. Rob Venn said that Pete was in the top 10. He's back in the top 10, so well done, Pete. This is on board with Jess Myers chasing down Jamie Wilson. We've got a Jessica 9828 saying Jess not in the top 10. She certainly is now. Marco Lower, the Geo Dings, Bums and Result cars look very similar. Yep, I agree with that. Wobbly Kneecap said it was a very fun race. Yaz Samai lives. So Yasmin, he's talking about somebody living in his own head. He can't be on about me. Right, we are 11 minutes in now, and the top was still different top 5, but you could still put a blanket over them. So Damien Harris leads Simon Trendle, leads Spencer McCarthy, leads Mark Draper, leads Lee Bowden.
And 6 through 10 is Jamie Wilson, Jessica Myers, Paul Burgess, Sam Blees, and Pete Bingham.
Yeah, it looks like Stacey's got a repair bill coming in.
Uh-oh.
There are parts of Martin's car hanging off.
Oh, boy.
Don't swear jar, let's fill up. No, I shouldn't say that. I want him to do well, really. Guys, I thought Yaz was racing in this.
No. Yasmin don't race in anything.
So what's his excuse for not being on the chat?
I don't know. If Spencer McCarthy has got past Simon Trendle, their little battle there has given Damien Harris probably the biggest gap we've seen so far tonight, and it's still under 1 second.
And he sure doesn't mind.
We've got someone else that's out as well, but I can't see because my screen's like really bad.
Ben Tusting is. Oh no, that says he's in the pit. He might as well be out because depending on the damage. You got Ben Tusting, Ben Cullen, wobbly kneecap, and Chris Shaw in the red. It is tough to see, Stacy. I know I have the same problem. My eyes are a hell of a lot older than yours.
Mine's because it's pixelated.
Yeah, not too bad. Mine's a little pixelated, a little slightly, but.
Jess Myers still trying to put pressure on Jamie Wilson. Paul Burgess behind her, trying to get interested in that battle. What's happened to Gary Craig? Because he was
He's
right up. He was up there.
Lost about 8 positions, I think it says.
Gary did a pit stop of 9 seconds, so I assume he forgot to put on race fuel. Probably. That's my guess. We'll see after the race.
He was so excited he forgot.
Rookie error, if that's the case. Simon Trendle wants that second position back.
Yeah, you read my mind. I was going to say he's pushing hard to get back around Spencer McCarthy. Damian Harrison is Killer B TCR up front there.
Yeah, and Pete Bingham, highest placed BSTV car at the moment. Something wrong there.
Clyde will have to impose a penalty on him to make sure he doesn't finish ahead of everybody else on the team.
I really want to say something about Pete, but I'm not.
And Rob Venn has just hit the nail on the head on the chat. Tyler wasn't here to remind Gary to put fuel in his car because he's joined his sex cult or whatever it is.
That's a good point. Where is Tyler tonight? Shouldn't he be racing?
He's in some cult somewhere. Tree hugging and things like that. Yeah, and Wobbly has confirmed that Gary forgot to change his fuel.
Oh dear.
I didn't see why Wobbly's out. How come he's out? I don't even remember that.
Well, he had that trip across the grass, and then there was a little bit of a coming together, wasn't there, with 2 or 3 cars.
Oh, okay. Well, I did see him go across the grass, but I didn't think that was a race-ending deal. But okay.
I know he's also been crying to me today that he's been at work all weekend and he's had no sleep, and all the excuses that drivers come out with when they know they're going to be rubbish.
He's just said on chat that he's stupid with no practice. Bless it.
Yeah, not going to disagree.
What, the no practice or the stupid part?
Take your pick.
Yep.
Okay, 3 minutes to go.
Okay, we still got Damian Harris in the leads. Stephen McCarthy in second, and Simon Trendle in third. And anybody can win it from there, I'll tell you.
Yeah, these two are definitely.
Oh, they're gaining now. Look at that.
Well, that was a hell of a run there.
It sure was. He got out of that corner. Nice. He's really pushing that. Oh, baby. He might have him.
Well, Hardy sensibly gets out of the way.
Whoa.
Damien Harris trying to break the toe.
Oh! Oh, great save. Oh, my goodness. Wow, that was amazing.
I think that may have just given Damien the win.
Wow, that was amazing.
It was it. So I think Simon jinked out, didn't he? Well, the car just went, and he was a passenger from there on.
Well, they did everything but crash. Unreal.
Yeah. But that has given Mark Draper third place.
Yeah, he's hungry now. You can tell he's smoke coming out. He's like on fire back there right now.
Where I think our leader is going to get the white flag this time. Look at this.
Oh.
This has got tears written all over it. Absolutely fantastic racing. Oh, no.
I think he's just got his own back with another nudge there.
Simon took to the sand there. That slowed you down a little bit.
Yeah, Lee Bowden inherits third. Mark Draper up to second. Oh, Jess on Jamie. Oh.
Wow, that was close.
I keep thinking they're going to turn right there.
Yeah, I know it. Me too.
Well, yeah, this is the final lap.
This is where it's really difficult because they're racing ahead. They're having their own little race as well, but of course you've got the leaders coming up behind.
Yeah, you just don't worry about the leaders.
Nah, it's their problem to get by you.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Simon Trendle. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Spencer gave him that back because he realised he ran it. Yeah, he ran him out of room.
That was nice.
So, Damien Harris wins round one.
Wow.
Drag race to the line.
Wow, look at that. Look at this one.
Whoa! There's a drag race everywhere.
That was close. Holy God.
Oh, is Adam Wright out of fuel? Well, that was
amazing.
200% better than I thought it was going to be. Well done, drivers.
And check out Pete. Look how well he did.
Yeah. So don't forget, they will be starting race 2 in the same order that they finished race 1.
Jeez, that was something.
Yeah, I think, Spencer just run him out of room, but I do think he gave the position back later on.
Yep. Here it is again. My God, look at this.
They did everything apart from hit the leader.
Yeah, really. Wow, that was unbelievable. All right. The results from the first race on the iTCR. What? Oh, this grid. I'm sorry. Damien Harris in first, starting first. Mark Draper for work hard by result. Third is Lee Bowden, Sim Racing Channel, and starting in fourth, Spencer McCarthy, Alpine Stars Geodesic. Fifth is Simon Trendle, Team Chimera. For Team Chimera, and sixth is Jamie Wilson. Seventh, Jessica Myers. Eighth, Sam Blees, Alpine Stars Geodesic. Ninth, Paul Burgess, Asymmetric. 10th, Pete Bingham, BSTV Esports Green. 11th, Adam Wright, BSTV Esports Green. 12th, Scott Malcolm, work hard by result. 13th, Stefan Goebel, VTS German Yellow. 14th, Taylor Lane, Fiercely Forward. 15th, Danielle Guadici, BSTV Esports Yellow. 16th, Duncan Cope. 17th, Gary Craig, BSTV Esports Green. 18th, David Evers, Result Clothing Racing. 19th, Dale Bennison, Work Hard by Result. 20th, Martin Brennan, Safeguard by Result. 21st, Andrew Littler, Safeguard by Result. 22nd, Michael Berry, Result Clothing, iRacing. 23rd, Carl Hardy, Safeguard by Result. No, is that? Yeah, Safeguard by Result. 24th, Benjamin Tusting, Team Chimera. 25th, Wobbly Kneecamp, BSTV Esports Pink. 26th, Ben Cullen, BTS Esports Pink. 27th, Chris Shaw, BSTV Esports Pink.
Carl Hardy still having connection issues. Still a lot of drivers to grid. We do extend the gridding time to 2 minutes.
And I see we still don't have Chris Shaw out there either.
Okay, lights are coming on. We're away again. Let's see if we can get around this first section clean again.
Somebody's off. Somebody slid across. Was that Pete? Oh. Yeah, Pete's dropped back to, yeah. Looks like he's injured. Whoa.
Who was that?
Is that Gary Craig? Oh, was it? Wow. Somebody's blinking back there.
Yeah, could that be Carl Hardy?
It could be. It says he's in the
Possibly
now.
not.
Carl.
No, it's not, is it? It's Martin. So Mark Draper has lost out on the start. He's down 3 places. No, 4, because Jess Myers is going at him. Looks like she's going to make the pass.
He pushed her way to the inside, but
wow. That was Sam Blees there.
And that was Jamie Wilson that slithered by him there.
Yeah, Martin's doing a Bingham.
I guess he's doing that to keep him thinking out there. Whoa!
Wobbly has completed a lap.
No, get out of here.
Yeah, Martin's definitely got connection issues there for sure.
He's behind Taylor Lane.
So, we got here some pink cars.
Wobbly Kneecamp. Let's see, Martin. And that's Ben Cullen, I believe, and the other.
It is, yep.
Behind them is Michael Berry? Martin Berry? I don't know what his first name is.
675 is Michael Barry.
Michael Berry, okay. And Mark Draper's... No, that's not Mark Draper.
Jamie Wilson under attack
and
from
Mark
Sam
Blees.
Blees.
Sam Blees, yeah.
Oh, Jamie gets into... Who did he get into? It was, wasn't it? Yes, Mark Draper. Oh, Gary Craig gets turned as well. Although it looked like he recovered it.
Well, so far this has been a little more cheeky than the first race, for sure.
Yeah, I think it does build up, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know, let's face it, the first time you're out there, you're kind of testing everybody else, and then you decide you're going to... Whoa!
And there will be good races and bad races.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But that's what these sprint series are all about.
It'd be nice to see a different winner for every single race.
Good possibility of that too.
Well, yeah. If you win race 1, there's a high percentage chance that you'll win race 2. But then the reverse grid comes into effect for race 3. So
That's true.
winning all 3 races is going to be fairly difficult.
Yep.
I was going to say, we don't want it to get like Formula 1, like really boring.
Not a chance.
Drivers can, obviously, if they feel hard done by, they can protest moves and bangs and bumps that are made against them. But what we've done in this series is we've tried to, sometimes with the protest system, you know, you get people protesting because the bog roll's not soft enough, or, you know, really daft ones. So literally what we've done is, you know, we've asked drivers to have a 12-hour cooling off period. If they still feel hard done by, then they send in their protest. The stewards will look at it. If the stewards decide that that protest is unsuccessful, that driver that protested will lose 25 championship points. So you need to be pretty sure you're in the right before you protest. If you are protested and the protest is successful, you will get a pit lane start for the first race of the next meeting, and you will also gain one license point. If you gain 12 license points in a season, then you get a meeting ban. So hopefully that will sort things out.
And we're joined in the booth by Pete Bingham. Hey, Pete.
Good evening. How you doing?
Well, apparently better than you. You're out, or you're in the pits. What's happened, man?
Yeah, turn 1, got rear-ended, and then dived across the corner, and as I came round the left-hand corner, the meatball flag came up. So I did 2 more laps to see if I could drop anybody. I think I've dropped Mark Draper. No, I haven't. Yes, I have. Yeah.
Whoa, a little hip check there.
But
Is Adam right?
it's utter chaos out there. I'll leave you guys to commentate on this.
Wow, it's getting a little cheeky right now. I tell you, it's had to be fun though, Pete. The first race, huh? You finished 10th.
Yeah, who'd have thought that'd happen?
Good job, and
Pete. I said you do well.
Cheers, Stacey.
Clyde was trying to figure out how to get somebody in the BSTV series to finish ahead of you, because he was having a hard time believing you were going to be the #1 BSTV driver.
He wasn't the only one. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
I'll catch you later.
have at him, matey.
Good job, Pete.
Cheers.
Now, I'll tell you what I'm seeing here, guys. I don't know if you're seeing it as well, Sam. I'm seeing a lot of people getting turned because they are turning in front of other cars.
Well, yeah, I would say that's a lot of it. Yep. Right there. That was a near miss. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
That was Martin in front of, who was that? Gary Craig.
Who is so Dan Gudici under pressure. As is Adam Wright ahead of this little train here.
Yeah, it's Taylor Lane behind Adam Wright, and David Evers is behind Daniel Gudici.
Taylor Lane goes past Adam Wright, as does Dan Gudici. And who's that trying to poke it down the inside? That is David Ayres.
Behind that was Ben
Tustin behind
Tustin,
him, yeah.
Ben Cullen, Martin Brennan, and Gary Craig. Ben Cullen way wide coming out of that corner.
He had a shocker, didn't he, of a run out there.
Look at that,
He's
though.
got
He
it
charged
back.
right back in. That was a very good move. Wow.
Damien Harris up front is having a comfortable race compared with race 1.
Yeah, it seems to be a little more spread out in this one.
And as we were saying last night, with Jamie Wilson is always battling with somebody, and it seems to be the same somebody for the whole season. I think we may have the Jamie and Jessica show in this series.
You never know. Sounds like a new mystery.
Oh!
They
Never going to make that, Martin.
Yeah.
Two, maybe 3 paces there as well.
Yeah, and a couple of quid in the swear jar.
Good for me, isn't it, there, Clyde?
Ben Tussing moving down on the side of David Ayres. Looks like he's going to get him. He got him.
Stacey's just upgraded next holiday from Benidorm to Mallorca.
I was going to say, I've just had than £10 in the jar just there.
Stefan Goebel keeping it clean.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned his name too much. I guess he's staying out of trouble.
I expected Wobbly to be much higher than he is.
Well,
Yeah, like I say, he has been crying at me this afternoon about how tired he is and all the rest of it, so we'll let him off this week.
And Goebel, I would have expected him to be much higher as well.
Yeah, I don't know how much experience Stefan's had in this car. Obviously, we've seen him be right up there in GT4s, but this front-wheel drive Audi is a totally different kettle of fish.
Because there's some big names up here, you know, that I would always assume that are going to be up there, and they're not. So
Yeah, but
just a bit surprised there.
yeah, that there are some top new drivers that have come into this series. So yeah, you know, out of our usuals, Lee Bowden is the highest up there.
He's in 4th place, not bad.
Yeah, Scott Malcolm having a good run as well.
Yes, he is. He's in 8th. I was just looking for him, actually. He's behind Jamie Wilson.
So coming up on 12 minutes. And I think Spencer McCarthy is catching Damien Harris.
It looks like it, yep. Well, we saw right from the get-go on Media Day that this geodesic team is going to be a team to deal with. Both their guys are
Damien's
very
definitely
fast.
very fast.
Doing everything he can to break the toe. Jamie Wilson being passed by Sam Blees.
Yeah. That's the other geodesic driver.
Yeah, and Jess Myers got past Jamie Wilson and dropped him. So
He's doing really, really well.
She's currently in 5th place. That's well done.
is that Paul Burgess with a rather smashed up looking front end of his Audi? So these three again.
Clyde, Damien Harris, which leagues has he come from then?
To be honest, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen him race before. Although if you go on current iRatings, he does have an iRating of 6,724.
Oh, good Lord. Wow.
So he's definitely no mug when it comes to racing.
Sounds like he's well polished.
I'm sure you're down to find out more experience, Clyde.
Oh,
Whoa! What the heck happened there?
that was weird.
Almost like he had a stutter in his connection or something. He kind of.
There's
you can't
something
find the
going
corner.
on there.
Yep. Yep. Whoa.
Okay.
Didn't
Paul
seem to
Burgess.
be hardly any contact there, though.
No, something happened. It's more like a technical problem than damage. I don't think he ever touched him, actually.
No. No, perhaps that, like you say, perhaps that was some sort of hardware issue.
And there's the Silver Dust twins, Ben Cullen and Wobbly Niekamp together in their pink little vehicles, trying to chase down Paul Burgess. And I swear to you, there's a team in America called Turner Motorsports that races BMW's exact color combination he has on his car. Exactly.
I'm surprised Wobbly and Ben don't just keep swapping places so they can look at each other's rear ends. So, 5 minutes to go. Ben is obviously listening. Oh no, that was Wobbly flashing his lights. Who's that getting out of the way? Adam Wright.
Giving it a good go, but not quite good enough just yet.
Yeah, they both want that place, don't they? Gary Craig just up the road as well. Let's not have a blue on blue, boys. Rob Venn is telling Send to send it.
This could be dicey. This corner down here is a rough one.
Oh, Wobbly's having a go as well.
Oh boy, he cut the corner there.
And both of them have done it, I think. Oh, no, not quite.
Ben Cullen
Yeah.
got by him. Whoa!
Yeah.
Lost some time going really wide out of there.
Sorry, cake delivery.
Is this the first delivery or second?
No, just the first one.
Okay.
What, the 2 deliveries?
But tonight we will mostly be having chocolate gattox.
Whoa.
Nice.
But I will wait till after this race.
He did straight into us.
Whoa!
Wobbly saw the opportunity when
Yeah, got by with the help of the curb.
when Stefan kind of got bounced out of position from the curb. Yeah.
Martin's up there in this battle as well.
Yep, he's looking. He's sizing up Stefan Goebel as we see.
Just found very strange to hear Martin and Stefan actually racing together. You just wouldn't think of that.
Whoa!
Oh,
Oh, wow!
Paul Burgess was round there, but was that a nudge from Wobbly or did he go on his own?
I don't know. And then Martin kind of, I don't know whether he just got skimmed by him or
Oh, and then he's lost it on his own.
who did, Paul Burgess?
Yeah.
I-
Yeah, that was. I think
I
that
think
was
he
a
hit him.
send there from Wobbly.
Oh, and Paul Burgess got into the side of Martin a little bit, spun him the opposite way. That's too bad.
So Sam Blees
That's Jessica
Looking to
Myers in
get
front of him.
past Jess Myers. Yeah, this is a replay, I think. So not quite sure what happened there.
Looks like Martin's in the pits.
Oh, he's going around the outside. He's got that done. Jess going to fight back.
Yeah, she to do it.
She certainly is.
Look at that. She got good exit off there.
Go, Jess.
Yeah, she's outside for this one. Yeah, she's had to concede there, but she's not going to give up. Although, is this the last lap?
It looks like it is. Well,
Where is
15
Mr.
seconds.
Harris?
Yeah, it depends where he is on course.
Yeah, I think this is the last lap. Yeah, he's not going to get round there. So,
Look at Jessica giving a
now or never,
Look at
Jess.
That's a tough corner to get through going
Yeah.
that fast. Yeah, there he is right there, crossing the finish line. With Simon Trendle right on his heels.
He's enjoyed it.
So 2 out of 2 for Mr. Harris.
Third is Lee Bowden. Fourth, Jess Myers. Fifth, Jamie Wilson. Sixth, Sam Blees. Seventh, Scott Malcolm. Eighth, Taylor Lane. Ninth, Ben Tusting. 10th, Daniel Guadici. David Evers, 11th. Gary Craig looks like he's going to come home in 12th. Yep. Send in 13th, Sen Cullen. 14th is Wobbly Kneecaps. 15th, Stephen Coble. And looks like Paul Burgess is going to claim 16th. Adam Wright, 17th. Dale Bennison, 18th. Damian Cope, 19th. 20th is, or is it Duncan Cope? Duncan, I believe. 20th is Michael Berry. 21st, Littler. Yeah, shut up, Bill. Okay, I will. Thanks, Sam.
So top
No,
10
it's not what
are
I'm saying,
inverted.
Bill. It's just the each racing. It's like that. It's just switch session. or as soon as it's done, basically. So
Yeah.
Well, it's going to give Dan Guadici pole position for the third race.
Wow.
And the drivers do get a quick warm-up session before the final race. Mainly so that I can eat my cake. So, tell us on the chat, what do you think of the racing so far? Rob Ven's off for a beer. It's time for everybody to get their breaths back.
Okay, back.
Roger.
And I can hear that you're sampling your chocolate Getox cake.
Yeah, it is officially gone.
Wow, really?
Nice.
Was rather chocolatey though.
Hence the chocolate part of the title of the cake, I guess.
Mmm.
Neil, what's your favourite cake?
Mine?
Yeah.
I don't eat much cake. I'd have to think about it. I do like chocolate cake, but it's got to be. I don't like one that's too well done. It's got to be kind of goppy like.
And it depends on whether you're on a cake or pudding.
That's true.
The cake, well, I suppose it's not even a cake. It's a tart. A Bakewell tart is amazing.
That even sounds good.
But if it's pudding, it's got to be sticky toffee pudding every time.
I gotta
Ice
try.
cream or cream?
I prefer ice cream, to be honest.
Good answer.
Next time over there, Clyde, put it on your list. I've got to have some sticky toffee pudding. You tried to order that here, people look at you like you had 3 left feet.
Really?
They have no idea what that is. Stacy, I'm having a little trouble hearing you from time to time. I don't know what's going on. Kind of, it sounds kind of muffled at times, and others you're clear as a bell. So I don't know what's going on. So if you ask me a question I don't answer, it's not because I'm mad or anything. I just can't hear you.
I was just wondering, what's the choice of dessert out there?
Cake, pie, ice cream.
Key lime pie. That's got to be a favourite where you are, isn't it, Bill?
What's that?
Key lime pie.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And it's kind of a seasonal thing. Yeah, I mean, you do get it more often now. And we got our starting grid.
Yep.
Okay, Daniel Godici's going off first. Benjamin Tusting second. Taylor Lane third. Scott Malcolm fourth. Sam Blees fifth. Jamie Wilson sixth. Jessica Myers seventh. 8th, Lee Bowden 9th. Simon Trendle 10th. Damian Harris 11th. David Ayers 12th. Gary Craig. And 13th, I got Ben Cullen, Wobbly Kneecap 14th, Stephen Goebel 15th, Paul Burgess 16th, and Adam Wright 17th, Dale Benison 18th, Duncan Cope 19th, Michael Berry 20th, 21st, Andrew Littler, 22nd, Martin Brennan, 23rd, Carl Hardy, 24th, Spencer McCarthy. And 25th, we got Pete Bingham, 26th, Mark Draper, and I think I got a note from Chris Shaw. He's not going to be back. I think I saw that come across the face of the computer.
Yeah, and interesting, we was wondering what happened to Spencer in that last race. He got a slow down and parked it so he could have some fun from the back.
Okay.
So top 10 have been reversed. So how are these guys going to get through? Are they going to chrome horn their way through? Or are they going to show a bit of patience and some skill? We're about to find out.
I think they're going to have to do a little both. They don't have a lot of time. It's not like an enduro race to get up front.
No, that's true, but do you risk the wrath of the stewards and get a pit lane start for the next one?
Oh, no.
That's the trouble.
Yeah, it is.
And just before we get going on this race 3, I would just like to thank Jamie Wilson and Chris Shaw for their help in putting all this together. They've been absolute superstars in the background.
Definitely. Kudos to them.
Lights are coming on. Here we go for race 3. We are green. Oh, bad start from Jess there, I think.
Oh dear.
Run down to turn 1, 11 wide.
You should hear the shouting from upstairs already.
Oh, somebody's round there. That looked like a... Ooh, I don't know. Is that Carl Hardy? Don't know. But Damien Harris already up 3 positions to 7th.
We got Daniel Gudici in the lead. Sam Blees second.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at this knot of cars. This is not going to end well. Oh, you got spat out there, Jamie Wilson.
No, Jamie Wilson's in third. No, that's Ben Tusting. I'm sorry.
Sam Blees takes the lead from Dan Guidici.
Wow. What a pass on the... Oh, there goes Paul Burgess around. And somebody nailed him head on. I think that was Pete Bingham that got him.
It looked like Ben got a nudge from Damien though, before that.
But Ben Tustin up there in 4th. He's had a couple of average races. For his standards, anyway.
Paul
Wilson, Burgess, Bingham, Malcolm, Little all out by the looks of it.
Yep. Paul Burgess is definitely out. Listed is out. Shows Wilson, Bingham, Malcolm, and Littler in the pits. Oh boy, look at that mess.
Crazy.
Oh my god, look at that. Oh. Wow.
It's always race 3.
It's race 3 and like nobody cares. Poor Jamie was in a sandwich there.
Jamie Wilson's front panel came loose there too. I know.
Yeah.
The wall. oh god, poor Pete. Wow, he had no place to go. In all due respect. Well, Daniel Guidici still leading. Oh, no, he's in second. I'm sorry. He's followed by Stefan Trendle and Ben Tusting, both Shamira team members. Behind them is Taylor Lane putting on a good show, too. Behind them, Lee Bowden, Jess Myers, Adam Wright.
Yeah, Dan Guidici's doing well, isn't he? He's still holding on to that second place at the moment. He's got a big train behind him, mind.
I don't want to jinx him. He looks like the cork in the bottle right now, but hopefully you can hang on. This could get dicey.
Nothing wrong with being the cork in the bottle as long as you don't pop.
That's true. Look at that, boy.
Not sure what's happened to Carl stopping. Sam, anything on Carl Hardy?
Well, you know, it says he's up 4 places, but...
Yeah. Unless he's dodgy internet still, maybe.
I heard the words thanks to Carl or something, but I'm not quite sure.
Now here comes just a replay. And,
Oh.
it's like wobbly.
No, that was wobbly, got into the back.
Yeah, he
of
certainly
Carl.
did. So let's just take a look at it.
Yeah,
I think
did
he
Wobbly lose it on the brakes there?
I think he was trying to cut back and he didn't have enough room.
I think I saw the rear tires in the grass, and if he runs too much rear bias, it's yeah.
Oh, Ben Dustin got away with it.
Yeah, he did. Pete Bingham, I guess he's announcing rather than racing today. What's going on, Pete?
Lots and lots of crashage.
Yeah. This one's a little cheeky. Tell you, your colleague Daniel Guidici is doing all right in this race. He's holding down third at the moment. He's a chimera sandwich, but he's doing pretty well.
Yeah, he's doing good.
There's Gary Craig in 10th. He's going to pass Damien Harris.
Has Damien got a slow down there?
Whoa!
I think Damien's carrying damage from the carnage earlier on.
Right.
Somebody's
ducked into the pit lane. That could be... Is it Gary?
Yeah,
no, it's not Gary.
Adam Wright.
Adam. So Spencer McCarthy from the back is up 14 places. Mark Draper is up 13.
That corner's a bad one. That's a terrible corner right there. That right-left one. God.
He's making me think like 5 steps goes away. Oh, Pete's gone.
Sam Blease has got a healthy lead up front, coming up to halfway in race 3. Evening to Chris Jackson on the chat.
Speaking of Chris Job, he did a hell of a job on our B8 ESC league yesterday. Won both the feature and the sprint.
Yeah, Spencer McCarthy there gets past Damien Harris at last. David Ayres will be eyeing him up next.
Yeah. Stefan Goebel Oh, Dale Benison, I think you got by him on the inside, I believe. Yep. Nice pass, good one. Here comes wobble down through the putting green there. And looks like, yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, Damien's very, very good on the brakes, isn't he?
Sure
With
is.
his damage. Gary Craig wants a bit of this as well. Somebody else ducks into the pits.
Well, Gary's trying to decide get by one of them anyway. Taking the inside on David Ayers. Nope, fell back in line.
That was Spencer McCarthy ducking in the pits.
Wow. And Gary got by both of them. Nice.
He
pass.
did, didn't he? Yeah. How did he
Wow.
do that?
Whoa, hang
he's
on,
going to
Gary.
lose out now.
Oh, that's too bad. That was a heck of a move.
And now Mark Draper's getting interested in this battle.
Cool.
Danguidici still running in third.
Good for him. Well done.
Still got a little bit of a gap back to Ben Tustin.
Mark Bowden and Taylor Dane swapping paint jobs there.
Evening to, I believe that's Charles Kellyman on the chat.
Oh, wow. That's a name out of the past. Hi, Charles. Looks like we've just had a Jess Meyer on her way back up 6. Now she's up one spot from where she started. She got off the got off the start a little bit slowly. She's behind Lee Bowden.
Yeah, she's got a teammate behind her. Alan Toon on the chat saying there's lots of action. Yep, that's what we expected.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Alan. Why isn't Alan racing in this?
I have no idea.
He should be here.
I don't know why you're not racing there, Stacy. This looks like a hell of a lot of fun. I hate to tell you. Hell, you could probably bang into those guys with the best of them.
Danguidici's podium on the line here.
Nice
Ben
defensive line that time.
Yeah, Ben Tustin putting him under a lot of pressure.
Oh, he's right on him. Attaboy, hold inside. That's it. Good job.
Gary Craig still trying to get past Damien Harris, but this time loses out to Mark Draper.
Gary, you got a green car. You don't have to go in the green pavement there. He'll say, shut up, Bill. Uh-oh. Looks like... Oh, no. That's too bad.
That corner is the worst.
It is. Martin Brennan just got passed by Gary Craig, but he's still not very far away.
Yeah, Martin Brennan now. So every time Gary Craig tries to pass Damien Harris, he ends up losing another place. And bringing somebody else into the battle.
That's right.
Look at
Brilliant. We can do
this.
this twice a week. Sorry, Clyde.
What? Sorry?
Oh, just saying, this is so brilliant. Why can't we do this twice a week?
Look, as Clyde says, wow.
Well, we have to give people 2 weeks to cool down.
Yeah.
So 4 minutes to go. Looks like Sam Blease has got this sewn up. Simon Trendle, barring any disasters, should come home second. Battle is on for third between Ben Tustin, Lee Bowden and Jess Myers.
That was Martin passing Damien Harris.
Yeah, he needs to get a replay of that one.
Wobbly Kneecap has finally gotten by Stefan Goebel. They've been going at it for
Yeah.
a couple laps. Uh-oh.
That must have been another move on Damien Harris.
Yep.
Oh no, he's actually passed him there. So that's Martin Brennan, but ooh, did he get a slowdown there?
Slow down, maybe.
Martin Brennan up 11 into 11th. Two minutes to go. That's a very battered. Who's got the blue wheels? That will be Dale Benison. Gary Craig and Stefan Goebel.
Mark Draper leaning on David Ayres here.
This is the battle I want to see. Look, Team Chimera second and third at the moment. As I said at the start, Jamie Wilson bringing out the big guns for this series.
Jessica taking those wide entrances, coming in to get a good shot off the corner. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, Ben Cullen has sort of stealthed his way up into 8th place. It is now putting pressure on Taylor Lane. And I think this could be the final lap.
Okay.
It certainly is. Sam Blease is going to take home the win for Alpine Stars Geodesic Racing.
Well done, Mr. Blease.
Simon Trendle comes home second for Team Chimera with his teammate
Right down
Ben
to the line.
Tustin in
Come
third.
on. There. Well done.
Hey.
That's Taylor Lane, 7th.
Yeah, Lee Bowden finished 4th, Jess Myers 5th, Dan Guidici finished 6th, Taylor Lane 7th, Ben Cullen 8th, Mark Draper 9th, David Ayres 10th, Martin Brennan 11th, Damien Harris finally finished in 12th, Wobbly Kneecaps in 13th, and who has we got? Duncan Cope in 14th, Gary Craig 15th, Spencer McCarthy 16th, Stephen Goebel 17th, Dale Benison 18th, Mick Barry in 19th, Carl Hardy 20th, Andrew Littler 21st, Pete Bingham 22nd, Adam Wright will be classified 23rd, Jamie Wilson 24th, Paul Burgess 25th, and Scott Malcolm 26th. Wow. Well, I think that was everything we wanted and more.
Absolutely. It was totally amazing. I'm out of breath. I feel like I was out there competing. It really was really a great performance by everybody.
Stacey, what did you think to that?
Absolutely brilliant. It was that good. We've got to do it twice a week.
There will obviously be a lot of drivers moaning and bitching about the contacts and things like that, but it is what it is. It is short, sharp, sprint style racing. Could the racing standards be better? Yes, most definitely. Was it as bad as I thought it was going to be? Hell no. I thought it was a lot better.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, I really enjoyed that.
It's the same as in your country over there. Everybody, I'm appalled when I read about everybody bitching about BTCC, but yet it's still the best series in the United Kingdom. So there you go.
So, who have we got coming in for an interview? Tell you what, while it's quiet, let's bring in Mr. Carl Hardy. Welcome to the booth.
Well, hello.
Hello. Big internet issues for you tonight hampered your racing. Normally it's lack of talent, but tonight you've got something to blame it on.
Yeah, it's all right. Give me time to eat a pie.
That's what I said. I thought maybe you were having a little snack the first time it happened. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I was gutted, but still went out and done some laps. It's fine.
Yeah, and the racing that you did get, how did you find it?
Oh, it was brilliant. Did you catch the save of the century going into the first corner? What I done?
If it was you, probably not. No,
Man, it was brilliant.
We normally only catch your crashes, but
I was completely sideways. It was brilliant.
Was that in race 3?
Yeah.
Okay, and was it on lap 1?
Possibly 2.
Right, okay. Because your replay is up on the broadcast at the moment. But obviously you guys out there representing the series sponsors, Result Clothing. So how do you think they would have viewed that?
Well, I'm probably going to get sacked.
No way.
Well, I'll let them know, and I'll send them off the link to the broadcast. So if they want to give it a quick watch, they probably will.
Good.
I know that David, the actual owner, will probably, once I've sent it off to him, he probably will have a little watch. Bless him. He loves his little racing. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they think.
Oh, here you go. You're going sideways.
Anyone from the top tiers of Result Clothing that do watch this, you are more than welcome to come and join us in the booth and tell us all about Result Clothing. So, Carl, first of all, are you going to get your internet sorted out? Or was you downloading the things?
Only you.
Oh, right, okay.
And there's a lot of you, so that's probably what went wrong. No, there's nothing that I can really do. I'm on max everything for the area, so I'm not sure what I can do. And it's all wired, so...
You don't generally have that problem, do you?
No, it's been for the last month, I think, where... But I think it was just where it was like I was going into different sessions, even though I was in the same session, it was going into a different race. I think that was that last race I actually started, so it was fine. But then it just kicked me. I don't know, lap 4, I think it was. It just kicked me out.
Oh, jeez.
Oh well. There's always
it happens.
Yeah, there's always next week, mate. Before we let you go, any shout outs you want to give?
Obviously, to all the result lads, well done, and all the drivers taking part. It's a massive thank you to them. Of what I see and heard, there was a bit of bumping, but that's touring car racing, and that's what I want to see in the stream. So happy days. And to you guys, obviously, putting it on for us.
Excellent. Well, always a pleasure to have you in the booth, Carl, and we'll see you next time out.
Cheers, lads. Take care, Stacey.
Carl. Yeah.
Right on, Carl.
Okay, so next up, I am going to bring race 3 winner, Sam Blees, into the booth. Welcome. Hello. So, just looking at your results there, fella, and not a bad night overall. 8th place in race 1, I believe, then 6th in race 2, and the win in race 3. So, fairly decent haul of points for you.
Yeah, I got a bit unlucky in the first race. I was running in 4th, and then I had a bit of a coming together with my teammate.
We didn't see that, honest.
You didn't? Oh, right, okay, yeah. So I ended up at 8th, and then the second race, bit messy at the start. So I was sort of chasing down the people ahead, but I ran out of laps. And got a nice start in race 3, and second by the first turn, and I was able to drive away a bit, thankfully.
How did you find the racing in general? I think the driving standards were better up the front, but do you enjoy this touring car style of racing?
Yeah, absolutely. It's you always got to expect a bit of contact. So there was plenty of that. I think it's fair to say, even at the front. But it was it was good. And the first couple of races, certainly the first sort of 10 laps or so of race 1 was really competitive. There's sort of 4 or 5 of us right at the front, and it could have gone wrong many times, and it didn't. So there was quite a lot of room given there. I think it sort of went maybe slightly downhill driving standard wise from there on out, but that's what you expect with reverse grids and touring cars, isn't it? You've got to have contact.
Exactly. I'd be lying if I said we wasn't hoping for a little bit of bumping and barging, because, like you say, that is touring car racing. One of your main rivals, obviously, I'm going to throw you up there as one of the favourites for the championship. But one of your main rivals, Damien Harris, had 2 wins tonight, and then suffered some damage in race 3, which I think he managed to finish around the 10th place mark. How are you going to stop him winning races?
Luck, I think, more than anything. I mean, we had me and Spencer had really good qualifying pace coming into this, but we found out in race 1 that the car just wasn't actually very quick on a straight, and we weren't getting onto the back straight very quickly. So we probably need to spend a bit more time and a bit more focus next time on a race setup rather than just a straight pace setup, which is obviously a bit difficult with only a couple of people to test.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but Carl Hardy and the Result Boys do put on plenty of practice sessions, so there's always people to test it out with in there.
I have to see how things are in the in the open practice sessions a bit, and maybe prioritise the race car a bit more than the qualifying.
Excellent. Well, before we let you go, mate, any shout outs you want to give?
Just thanks to Spencer for setting up the car and then turning me around in race 1.
Yeah, you can always rely on your teammate. That's what they say.
Absolutely.
Okie dokie. Well, congratulations on a nice haul of points, Sam, and we'll see you next time out.
Thanks very much. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Okay, so next up, I'm going to bring him in because he's been sitting there for a while. It's everybody's favourite grumpy Scotsman. It's Scott Malcolm.
Grumpy the night. You'd be lucky if you could hear me with this voice of mine.
What's the matter, mate? Have your testicles dropped or something?
I was too much shouting at the TV on Friday night.
No, fantastic result by Scotland. I must admit, England didn't turn up. But let's talk about racing and not football. I've seen your little GIF there on the chat. So what happened in your races? Because you was right up there at one point.
Yeah, I was in race 2. Race 1 was a write-off, as always. It's a case of just trying to get used to the new guys racing alongside you and that. Third race was just, nah. What can you say? There's nothing you can do about that, you know.
Yeah, I presume that was right at the start, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, it is frustrating, admittedly. But sometimes that is touring car racing, isn't it? And I'm sure, even towards the middle and the back of the grid, the driving standards are going to get better as we go along. But do you prefer this style of racing, or do you prefer the longer races?
I've done that many of these sprint races over the years. I prefer the longer races.
Yeah, sometimes there's that. If you do make a mistake or you have an incident, you have got the time to make it back. And obviously, in this series, that there's no fast repairs. We know how easy it is to snap an axle or something on these cars. So it's going to happen from time to time. But I think those people that managed to stay out of trouble, that they were the ones that got the good points. And I'm sure maybe next time out or at some point during the season, your luck will change and you'll be right up there.
Yeah, the problem with these sprint races is it's hard to kind of rein it in a bit. If you start like in 15th, you're like you need to get a top 10 spot. You've got 20 minutes to get there. So you could like go hell for leather, which is what a lot of people do. I've probably tried to do that myself tonight, but needs a lot of practice to do that. But I just think just rein it in a wee bit, and it could end up being a really good series.
Yeah, my tactics on these sort of races is usually stay out of trouble, let everybody else crash, and make up 10 places without overtaking anybody. That always seems to work for me. But on the whole, I said it at the end of race 3 there. It could have been a whole lot worse, and it certainly was a whole lot better than I expected it to be. So, congratulations to the drivers for that. Any shout outs you want to give before we let you go, fella?
Oh, there's got to be the usual people like you guys for behind the scenes. Obviously, Result Clothing for sponsoring this, and also letting me bash up. Drive one of the cars every night.
Excellent. Well, always a pleasure, mate. Congratulations on you did have a couple of decent results, and we'll see you next time out.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be boogieing away as usual on Tuesday night.
Okie dokie. Right. Well, we'll see you soon, Scott Malcolm.
See you later, guys.
Couldn't flush him. He didn't want to be flushed. Right. Lastly, as there is nobody else that wants an interview, we grab him in mid conversation. It's Spencer McCarthy. Welcome to the booth.
Oh no! Hello. Yes, I was just about to shoot off, but yes, you've got me now.
We've got you. I suppose you will be sending flowers to your teammate tonight.
Yep, flowers, beers. It's mostly beers Sam drinks, to be honest. I don't think he'd be too keen on the flowers.
Well, you never know until you try.
Well, yeah, no. An apology can be said in 1,000 different ways, can't it?
Exactly, yeah. So, just looking at your results. So fourth in race 1, which was a fairly normal race for you. And then we thought you had some technical issues in race 2, but then I spotted on the chat that you had a slowdown, parked it, and wanted some fun from the back in race 3.
Yeah.
And you got all the way up to, I say all the way up, you didn't do that well, did you? 15th in race 3.
15th in race 3. Yeah, I think the highest I got at one point was 10th. Got another slowdown. This time served it. Dropped back again. Then got a drive through because I hit 17 incidents because, I was kind of like playing rough with Damien for a little bit. Had some fun from the back, but it was tonight wasn't my night, and I kind of written it off by race 2. So we'll come back again next time and have a fun go.
And how did you find the racing tonight? I've said a couple of times now. I personally, I think it could have been a lot worse. It was a lot better than I expected it to be. I did really expect carnage, but it surprised me a little bit. There were some silly incidents. There was a lot of cars, turning in front of other cars instead of giving room and getting spun and then complaining. Yeah. But on the whole, I thought that the driving standards, although they will get better, they've started at a half decent level.
They started at a level. I mean, all I can say is it's tough at the top, right? And I think that was a bit of a lesson I learned tonight. I think the standard at the top is quick. Qualified on pole, which was great. I mean, I got those extra 10 points, and then I think I lost on one points as the race went on. But I think it's tough at the top. I think it's you get a nose inside, and you kind of leave the room. I mean, I would leave the room, and sometimes actually you get a nose inside, and someone's going to come across. So we've got to learn each other's driving styles, learn what people would do, what they wouldn't do, and then race accordingly. And then, I mean, once you know how hard someone's going to push, you kind of push as hard back. But for the first round, I think everyone's kind of learning what's going to happen if they lean on people and go from there.
Yep.
Yeah,
good point.
And I think you hit the nail on the head there with league racing. It takes a little while for a league to get established, for drivers to know who they're driving against, who they can take liberties with, who they can't take liberties with, and it gets better as the season and seasons hopefully go on. So. Well said there, Spencer. So your teammate didn't have a bad evening, did he? He's got a decent haul of points.
No, good on him. I mean, he's pretty consistent, Sam. I mean, that's definitely the biggest plus for Sam. I think. I mean, he's got good pace, really good pace, but he just seems to just not let things phase him. And I think probably that's where I'm a little bit different. I get a little bit hot-headed sometimes, and then overdrive things and whatever else. So I've just got to rein it back. I mean, for me, it was kind of like after the media day. I mean, that's probably the best weekend I could have ever hoped for, but unfortunately, it wasn't during the season. So it's kind of I'll write this one off, and no pressure now. Moving forwards and go from there.
Exactly. And Alton Park Foster's layout next time out. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think the run down to T2, or T3, once you go past Cascades, that can be a little bit of a dive fest. So we'll see how that goes. It's a bit tight through that first bit. I think I'm still learning the setup a little bit. I did quite a lot of tuning on the setup on the TCR this time round. So, and kind of think I went the wrong way a little bit for the long pace, the actual race pace. But quali pace, I think we had there, which was good. So obviously we've got something to build on there. But the race pace, I think I'll have to try and for Autumn do something like a balance really, because there's some quick corners through there, so we're just going to have to suck it and see. I think I quite like Autumn, lovely track, as we all do, I think. But
Yeah, indeed. I think there are some weird, wonderful, and fantastic tracks in this season. So looking forward to seeing the racing on all of them. Well, congratulations and commiserations on your
Thank you.
racing tonight. And any shout outs you want to give before we let you go?
Don't think so. Thanks to my wife for letting me do this stupid sport. But apart from that, yeah, no. Geodesic, I've been with them for a long time, and yeah, pretty supportive team. Nice bunch of guys. So they're always handy for a shout. But apart from that, to you guys, thanks for organising it. Thanks for putting on the broadcast. I will watch it later for some laughs. And yeah, I'll see you next time.
Excellent. Well, thanks for joining us in the booth, Spencer McCarthy.
Cheers, mate.
Okay, people, so that is our interviews over. We've seen 3 absolutely fantastic races. Race 3 in any series that has 3 races in an evening is always usually a little bit worse, even in the professional series. But Bill, overall, what did you think to all that?
Loved it. Best league we've had so far, in my opinion. I know it's in its infancy, and we're getting a little whining and complaining, but yet a lot of guys, I can tell deep down inside, they really like this stuff. It's kind of a departure from being neat and clean and perfect and all that kind of stuff. And it's a rough and tumble. I don't want to say it's like football, but it's you get to rub fenders a little bit. I mean, not just for the sake of doing it, but you got to make hay while the sun's shining on these little sprint races. You got to go, and it takes a certain kind of talent to be able to do that, and it's going to shake out the person that can do it, I can tell you. But I enjoy it immensely. I was never a big TCR fan, but I think this is the perfect car for what you started here, and I'm really looking forward to the next one. Really, I think everybody did a great job, and as I said, thank all of them for coming out, and looking forward to the next one.
What's happening with my microphone? And Stacey, what did you think to all that?
Absolutely brilliant. These guys did not disappoint one little bit. So much entertainment. As I was saying earlier, why can't we do this twice a week? So yeah, I'm really looking forward to next week. I hope everybody comes back. I mean, as Bill was saying, there's a few people on the chat. They've got a little bit of a grumble there, but hopefully they'll be back next week, and then good show for the next race. So yeah, can't wait.
Yeah, I think some people just need to grow a set. And the reason that we don't do this twice a week is because Pete Bingham can't afford the repair bills. Sam from the cameras, all action everywhere, all at once, 11 wide, people going in the wrong direction. Good luck for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I'm sweating more than the drivers. I mean, the real man on this race, it's me, not them.
That's all right.
Joke aside, they did a pretty good job. I don't like that kind of racing, but yeah, you said it. It's pretty good for a first race, and I'm sure it will improve. We won't see these silly moves, people trying to get in front of each other without leaving room. That's gonna be better for the next ones, I'm sure.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And why we've got you with your microphone on, this season, the commentators are voting for a driver of the season.
Are you kidding me? There was like 26 of them already today.
And the winner is going to get a much sought after BSTV beanie hat. So, Sam, who is your driver of the evening?
Well, knowing him for a long time now and seeing how he improved, and I know he's racing on top. He raced on top today in race 3. I'm going to get Daniel Giudici for this one. Because he drove like 3 very good races.
Okay, so vote for Dan Guidici. Bill, you are next on my list. Who is your driver of the evening?
Damian Harris. First 2 races, excellent. The third race, without damage, I think he would have been in the top 5. So Damian Harris for me.
Okay, 1 vote for Damien. And Stacey, your driver of the evening.
Don't even need to think about this. It's got to go to Jessica Myers, sticking it to the boys and showing them how it's done.
Okay, so there's absolutely no bias there whatsoever from Stacey.
Not at all.
So any of you guys out there that want to get Stacey's vote for driver of the evening, just change your name to Michelle and you'll be well away. Now, I don't like picking winners, as you know. So I've been looking through the results, and there is a guy that raced tonight who managed 2 second places and a 5th, and that is Team Chimera's very own Simon Trendle. So for an absolutely epic evening for Simon in all 3 races, which, as we know, is extremely difficult in this style of racing. My vote is going to go to Simon Trendle. So well done, Simon. So, guys, I'd like to do another 3 races, to be honest. I really enjoyed that. But unfortunately, we can't because we have run out of time. So let's have a quick look at what we've got coming up for you the rest of the week. So we are back on Wednesday in BSTV GT4 TCR action, round 2 of season 5 from Hockenheim. And then next Sunday, we're back in GTCC action, round 8 of season 2 from Interlagos. This series comes back to us on the 4th of July. Some sort of weird special day somewhere, I believe.
Yeah, you guys don't talk about that day.
Yeah, let's leave that one there, shall we, Bill? I'd like to thank Sam, Bill, Stacey for joining me in the booth. It's been a blast. I'd like to thank all the drivers for making the racing absolutely fantastic tonight. I've absolutely loved it. Do like a bit of needle. So yeah, that's very good. Big thanks to everybody that joined in on the chat. As we say, we do always appreciate that. And a really, really big thank you to Result Clothing for sponsoring the series. If you like what you're watching, make sure you drop this video a like, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure you follow us on Facebook, and that way you will never miss the action. I shall say good night. I shall let the guys and the girls say good night, and we will see you next time. So good night, everybody, and stay safe. Thanks for watching.
I do have to also thank Result Clothing for sponsoring this really tremendous league. It's going to be great. Chimera and Chris Shaw Designs, and of course Hexial. And looking forward to the next one. And thanks to all the drivers that showed up. You all did an excellent job. And don't worry, the little bangs and wounds will go away for the next one. You'll be all set to go next time. But again, thanks a lot for people that watched. And everybody have a good evening. Take care now.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and see you next time.
Yeah, same as everyone. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on Wednesday, seeing Pete crush again.